Hello, hello. I hope everyone is nice and full after hopefully a good Thanksgiving. And if you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, then I hope you're just full all the same. We're going to be starting here in just a second, and we're going to be finishing off Skyward Sword. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We're going to get started here, and let's switch up the music. I know. The tunes were pretty exciting, but it's time to get into Zelda. Alright, tunes should be good. Make the final adjustments now. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much, Stellar. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one as well. Okay. Alright, so my stream is looking slightly delayed. Let me just get up to the current. Alright, everything looks good. Alright. Hello, Breaking. Hello, Stellar. Chess Kitties, I hope my answer in chat satisfied your question. Hey, Archer, we're ready to go. If Project is in the chat, we will be doing some Poptart questions today. We have 3 really good Poptart questions, so I hope you all studied. There's going to be some Skyward Sword related questions coming to you soon. Undecided when exactly they're going to happen. Probably right before the final boss, if I had to say. Right before the final boss is when we're going to start all that. But in the meantime, let us begin as we continue on Skyward Sword. So this was our file here. 17 and a half hours. Let's get started. Alright, so this is our 4th time playing Skyward Sword HD. We made it here to somewhere in Lanayra, which I believe is the correct spot. And we were trying to figure out what to do next. This looks promising. Let's grab out our little hook beetle and let's shoot him off. Now, much like we do every other Zelda game, the idea is going to be just to beat the game casually, but relatively quickly. Not spending a lot of time on side quests or missions or grabbing any extras, trying to make it a little bit of a challenge for us. Get the absolute bare minimum required. Entry to the area ahead is all allowed only by permission of the Thunder Dragon. Okay, that sounds good. Got it. Okay, cool. Of course, I am playing the HD version, which means I'm playing on a controller. I'm actually playing on a Pro controller today. And of course, there's not going to be any facial capture or anything else on screen today. Again, I'm going to be capturing footage here today, which reminds me, I need to start that alternate recording. And I think we are good. How are sound levels? Is everything looking good? Sounding good? Don't think that was what I was supposed to do. Alright, how the heck? Alright, so I can only get in there with the permission of the Thunder Dragon. Thank you very much, Archer, for the confirmation. Haha, Thanos would be proud. Alright, we got a couple of bones over here. Oh, what's this guy want? ... huh? Okay. Looks like I need some sort of time crystal. I thought I saw a shimmering down here. Oh, I could have been mistaken. Interesting. Okay. This also looks interesting. Like, I need some sort of minecart to go across this. Question is, how do we even get this party started? There's some sort of door over there, but I feel like I need a minecraft or a minecart. Here, let's see what's in these rubble. What is in here? A whole bunch of nothing, actually. Here? Cool. I'm not really sure what to do here. I know we need a time crystal. Is there something I'm missing? There's definitely something shiny down there, but I don't know what that is. I'm gonna send my beetle down there. Let's see if he can see what this is. Okay, that's a key. Got it. Got it. Okay. I was not expecting that, but okay. Here, let's get back out of here. Cool. All right. I'll take that as permission from the Thunder Dragon. Some of the puzzles in this game are a little obtuse. And I don't know if necessarily for the better. You know, coming from a game like Phantom Hourglass and coming from a game like Spirit Tracks, those games had such expertly crafted puzzles. And to come to this game after being in those, it's a little bit of a letdown, you know. But it's not to say this game doesn't have any good puzzles. We're just not as many of them. All right, what do we need to do here? Okay, we definitely need a... Okay, here we go. We can hit this. Excellent. All right, I believe this will be the thing that we need. So can we push this? We need to talk to you. There's a lot of these big time shift stones. Did you get permission from the dragon? Okay, there we are. They're a different kind of puzzle, that's all. I prefer this to the DS ones. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I mean, they are different. This one's more about looking around, exploring your surroundings. Whereas the DS ones were more cognitive. They actually like required like some deep thinking and focus. And some of them actually stumped us pretty good. think I need to spend too much energy focusing on these enemies. As long as I get through here, it should be fine. Out of all the Zelda games, you know, there's a lot of puzzles in a lot of them. Which game do you think had some of the hardest puzzles? Yeah, the older Game Boy and Super Nintendo ones definitely had some tough puzzles. But which do you think had the toughest? Honestly, man, it's kind of tough. I don't know if they're the toughest. I'd probably say that I want to say that Phantom Hourglass had some of the most difficult puzzles. Like this game, I wouldn't. Where was the jump link? Yeah, the Hero's Cave in Oracles was nuts. 100%. Yeah, like the Oracle games, they're just a tough, like, beast in general, though. Okay, I was wondering what would happen. I was just curious. I honestly believe the Oracle games are some of the hardest Zelda games, like, of their time, honestly. Like, I think Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 are just generally the hardest Zelda games, but the Oracle games definitely had some insane difficulty. Okay. Alright, let's go across here. I would say Majora's Mask has some pretty tough puzzles. Like, of the 3D platforming ones, I think Majora's Mask is one of the harder ones. There's not too many harder, like, 3D ones. Like, Twilight Princess was very just, you know, straightforward. Ocarina of Time wasn't so bad. I mean, the tougher parts of Ocarina of Time were, like, Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple. I mean, honestly, all of them were slightly challenging. But Majora's Mask, every single dungeon was more challenging. Like, it felt like Majora's Mask was post-content Ocarina of Time. Like, that's the level of difficulty. Hello, Shadow. We were talking about which puzzles in the Zelda games might have been considered the hardest. Oh, what was that? Link loves to just jump off the edge in this one. Like, I don't even try, and he does. This might be a hot take, but Breath of the Wild has some of the best puzzles in all 3D Zelda. That is certainly a hot take. It depends what you mean by that. Like, if you're talking about dungeons in, or like puzzles in the dungeon, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. There's a lot of evidence I could point to. But if you're talking about the shrines are a different game, and it puts Breath of the Wild in a very strange spot, because some of the shrines are genuinely fantastic. Like, they really are. The dungeons, I'll be honest, they were uninspired at best. It seems like someone had 5 minutes to put a dungeon together and went, oh, I got an idea. And then put them together. Yeah, I've heard Echoes has an insane amount of solutions, for better or worse. And of course, I've not played Tears of the Kingdom, so please don't ruin that for me. I would say a lot of the earlier games didn't really have a lot of crazy puzzles. Link's Awakening, the original Zelda, Zelda 2, like none of those games I would say were tough puzzlers. It really honestly wasn't until maybe A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time came where puzzles became a bigger, you know, focus of the Zelda games. I mean, puzzles were always a focus of the Zelda games, but those are the ones that really, really push the envelope, especially with the Oracle games, and especially with Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about those games. Holy slime! What? Get off me! No, these are gonna be, yeah, these bad boys. There we go. Come on, you can make it. All right, nice. Hello there, sir. Hold on. The sword got a noticeable upgrade. Motion control shrines really grew on me. I thought a lot in the Breath of the Wild series. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I would say, if I had to have a personal favorite part of Breath of the Wild, I'm just brain-numbingly forcing this. The best part of Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, aside from the solid combat, you can't climb this, Link? What? You can't climb that. Well, that's very unique. Were the shrines, right? Breath of the Wild shrines were fantastic. There's no doubt about it. That's probably the best part of the game. Next to, of course, I would say just the combat in general. Hey, guys. Guys. There's a lot of guys here. I love that they're shooting bombs at me. Oh, man. And, like, this really is kind of a sneak peek at what Zelda may have been long ago. Because they always wanted Zelda to be, like, a game about the future. It's supposed to be, like, rather Tron-esque in, like, a cyberpunk world. But because of technical limitations, the original Zelda was never able to implement those kind of ideas. But wouldn't that have been something? Are we in? Oh, aha. Can I aim at this? No? Okay, very cool. No? How do I? There we go. Aha, there we go. You know, the puzzles in this game they're okay. I like the sand ship dungeon, but a lot of them are kind of straightforward. Nothing, like, really special. I'm, like, trying to think, like, which dungeon really stuck out to me. I can't really think of anything. Which isn't a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece every time. Alright, this looks simple enough. Okay, and we're moving across. Like the puzzle in Thunderhead when you had to turn the structure and line up all 3 parts to enter the aisle. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Hey, Rito, you just beat Skyward Sword 3 minutes ago? Did you beat the Wii version or the HD version? HD version. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing as well. Is Project in the chat? We have some Poptart questions. I don't know where Project is. We got permission. Nice. So, what did you think of the ending to this game, Reed? Cough, cough. Oh, hello. I haven't had a visitor like you in quite a while. You're human. I see. So you're Bruce from the sky. How about I had a model number to your name like my friends? LD Grew 16. And I'm wondering if these letters and numbers have meaning. LD, that's low definition. 16 for maybe 16-bit. Like who knows what this stuff can mean. Hey, Project. Good. Fantastic. We are going to have a little bit... we're going to have some questions coming up. Those are the types of puzzles I like. I also think Stasis Breath of the Wild is really fun. Yeah, Stasis was really cool. I see. Well, this is something. Although I must apologize. You see, I really can't help you. I may have enough strength for our brief chat, but I'm quite ill. I think it was the goddess herself who entrusted me with this important duty. Okay. Can I get you like some cough medicine? Everyone's so worried about me. So they planted a seedling from the tree of life. The fruit of this tree is said to be able to cure any illness. They planted a seedling over there, but it just won't grow. I think this is the end for me. Here? Where did they plant this? On the other side of the bridge, we planted a seed in life, which is said to bear fruit. But trees don't grow so well around here. The other side of the bridge. What bridge? This bridge? Aha. Okay. Yeah, the ending of this Skyward Sword is pretty good, I gotta say. A lot of endings to Zelda games are just kind of okay. But this one is actually genuinely good. Oh, you have a baby that's sick? Oh no. I hope you take care of him. Give them everything they need. Alright, what do I do here? Can I... Oh, talking about the dragon. Yeah. I knew that's what you meant. There we go. Yeah. Aha, time crystal. Lovely. Okay, hello. Master Thunder Dragon's condition has been bad for a long time. If only we had more time. More time. What does that mean? Okay. What is... this isn't enough? Dig. Oh! You got the Life Tree Seedling. It is a very young form of legendary tree. What are you doing? Of course I mean to help. Make sure you plant the seedling somewhere it will be sure to thrive. Oh, I think I know where to plant this. Okay, cool. I think we need to go back to the sky. Let me grab this flower. Okay. So I know the only other place we can probably plant this, I think, is back with Granny and other Groose. Huh? How do I get out of here? Okay. Last arrow. Love it. Very cool. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. I was hoping that would hit, but I guess not. If I activate this one, does the other one activate? Is that how they work this whole time? No, that's not how they worked. What? How do I get out of here? Let me out of here! Of course I would spawn here. Will you be playing Tears of the Kingdom in the future? Yes, absolutely I will be. I plan to both play it casually to go through the game, and then I'll probably 100% it. You know, I've 100%ed every single Zelda game. I feel like, you know, I at least owe it that much. For me to show, you know, to like, I'm doing a review, right? Like, that's the idea, but I want to do a giant encompassing review of every single Zelda game. And I feel like to truly understand everything a Zelda game has to offer, you need to fully complete it. You need to see what developers have spent all their time on. And that's just the reality of it. Oh no is right. I know. Trust me. That's why I don't want to start Tears of the Kingdom. I'm a completionist. I don't leave things half, you know, complete. It's either all the way done or it's not. It reminds me of like people that read books and don't finish the last couple of chapters or like skip a chapter. It's like, what are you doing? Okay. So I think I know where to go. Let's go back to the sky. But when I play it on stream, I will only be playing through the main story. So don't worry about that. I might stream all the additional extras. It just depends what everyone wants to see. Next. No, unfortunately. Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land will not be featuring for some time. Oops. Oh god. Oh god. Where's my bird? Everything's fine. Just don't do the Koroks. You're gonna hate it as much as you hate... Yeah, I mean... But it's one of those things, like... I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about the Korok scenes. They put in so many. The idea is what? That you only pick the ones that you want to do and go through and let it be open world? Every developer had to place every single Korok suit for a reason. If there was a better way, they should have implemented it. Let's go here. Behind the temple? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Korok seeds are still valuable. Like, they actually provide an upgrade to you. So you want to collect a lot of them. You have to strap a Korok to a rocket and launch it to the moon at least once. You see, that's the kind of stuff that I just don't want in my Zelda game. You know? Like, when I want a Zelda game, is it so hard just to, like, have just, like, be a hardcore, just, like, sword fighting game? Like, is that just too much to ask for these days? But we'll see. Puzzles, yes, absolutely. I love puzzles. And that's interesting because the first Zelda game, I think, spells it out properly, right? It's an open world game where you have no idea where you're going. Every dungeon is so difficult, you are going to get wrecked a dozen times per dungeon your first time through. Not to mention that the dungeon has legitimate puzzles. Back and forth, find a key, go to the next room. Like, the first Zelda does it so well. Let me through. But it is very much, you know, one of those things where we're at an inflection point in Zelda's history. Like, Zelda is going to go in a new direction because of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. All right, so I think I need to plant it here. Here we are. Yeah, the latest Hyrule Warriors games, I mean, you can't look at the latest Hyrule Warriors games as a Zelda game. You just can't. Adrian Prism, I actually helped write a review for the game. And looking at it and like playing a little bit of it and seeing it, it's like, that's just a Dynasty Warriors game. You can't look at that as a Zelda game. Give me the fruit. Yeah. Alright, we're out of here. Shadow's like, I'm completely fine with that. The direction they've been going with the wild air and open freedom is the correct way. And you know what? Maybe that's the way. No, it's totally fine. I mean, that's a point of contention. I feel like a lot of us true hardcore Zelda fans from the older eras, and what I mean by older is like 80s, 90s, 2000s, we had one notion of what Zelda was. And now it's going in a different direction. I think the problem with Zelda, and the problem with it is like, look at Mario. Mario has the 2D games that relate back to the originals. They have the 3D games, which relate to, you know, the 64 era and beyond. They have Paper Mario games. They have all these different sports games. They have all these different genres of Mario games. Zelda doesn't really have. I mean, it kind of does, but it really doesn't, right? Like, they have a couple of spin-offs, but they're so weird. Like, they don't have, like, the original type of Zelda game anymore. Like, we haven't seen, I would say, an original Zelda game since the remake of Link's Awakening. And even before that, if you think about it, like, in an original title that was in the original vein of Zelda, I think was this game, Skyward Sword. That was like 15 years ago. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I think the original Zelda formula, at least for 15 years now, has been out of date and is kind of dead. And for fans like me that really want those types of games, yeah, I mean, it hurts, right? But for fans that like the new stuff, and there are a lot of new fans that like the new stuff, it is what it is, and that's fine. Yeah, the original Zelda game came out in 1986. Yeah, it was 1 year into the original NES. So yeah, 40th anniversary is coming up. No, I love big dungeons. I love big dungeons that make you scratch your head. You get confused over. You have to go back and forth. Like, I enjoy that stuff. Most people don't enjoy that stuff. Most people want a short little dungeon. And that's why the shrines are popular. And I'm just going to call it TikTok brain. You all can hate me for that, but that's the reality of it. I think we're going where? No, not over here. The Gorge, yes. But shorter, more condensed puzzles that don't require thought beyond 5 minutes. I think that's what Breath of the Wild, you know, excels at. Let me sit down in this chair. So the franchise doesn't push genres, it pushes technological advancement. That is very, very true. They say with the same general formula because it's simple, and they use a testbed for new gameplay ideas. Now that's where I kind of disagree. There are some things that they stay true to, and other things that they don't. It just depends, because if you look at like every Zelda game, they've kept some things the same, and some things different. Just depends what you view as the core. But it is based on technological advancement. Every single one. There's no doubt about that. I think that's a very, very accurate, you know, depiction of what they try to do. Whether it be Wii motion controls, whether it be this open world like thing that they've been chasing since Skyrim, which is why they made Breath of the Wild. They directly said Skyrim was the inspiration. They're always chasing a different type of technological don't know. I don't know quite the word for it, but anyway. There's a thing you need. Yeah, I found the seed for you. It's now a fruit. Oh. Get it, Link? Yeah. Whoa. He misses it. Zing, ding, ding. I think a lot of the shrine puzzles require more thinking than other previous 3D titles. One of the reasons the dungeon items can sometimes spoil puzzles. Yeah, I totally get that. And that's a whole discussion, you know? Just because I have eternal life doesn't mean I can't get mighty sick. Cool. Song of the Hero. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, Breath of the Wild is contentious, right? You have like some of the biggest Zelda creators saying they don't like it. I am not a big fan of it. Zeltic doesn't like it. You know, there's a lot of fans that don't like it. But the people that are saying that, like, we are true Zelda fans from the original days, and that's just our opinion. Just because it goes in a new direction doesn't mean that's not what's best for the Zelda franchise as a whole. And if that's the way it goes, then so be it. You know, Nintendo's a company at the end. They care about sales, and they should care about sales. And if Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are selling well, then that's the best way to go. Bruce, I owe you my life. Hold on, Master. Alright, cool. So I have the song. Was I gonna say anything else? Legend, you don't really have time to goof off, right? So how about we make this a bit more meaningful by taking... okay, so this is how you can do boss rush with this guy. You know, sometimes you've got to step back and to go forward. Are you game? No. You're not interested? How dull. No, this guy's fantastic. I love the boss rush. Going through the boss rush on hero mode was an incredibly good challenge. This is the stuff I love. I think every Zelda game should have stuff like this. Like a really nice, fun, optional challenge. Loved it. Yeah, the boss rush was incredible. It was a lot of fun. Okay, where do I go now? Do I need to go? Oh no, I need to go to Levias. This guy, I think. Are you going to get the Hylian shield? You also have to do it if you want all the heart containers as well. No, I'm not going to be getting any shields in this game. In general, I don't know why. I just think it looks better without a shield. I'll be honest. I've always liked the idea of not needing a shield. Oh, God. Which is kind of funny, the whole not having a shield thing. That's the default look for Breath of the Wild. He doesn't use a shield. He just has his sword. He's just a straight-up swordsman. Which I actually love his look in Breath of the Wild. I think it looks fantastic. Where's this giant... Is he flying around? Or do I need to go to the rainbow? Where's Levias? Is he just not loaded in? Where is this guy? There he is. How'd I miss you? You're a giant whale. Yeah, in Breath of the Wild, I carried one shield. I carried a pot lid, and I used it to parry every single Lionel and Golden Lionel I found. And I refused to let my pot shield break. So, to give you an idea. You've learned all 3 parts of the song. No, and shield surfing was fantastic. True to my word, I will perform the last part of the song. Man, the Zelda movie, that's a tough one. Maybe I'm one of the only ones that thought Zelda didn't need a movie, because I look back to the Zelda cartoon we had. It wasn't very good. So when I think about what a Zelda movie would be, you learn the final part of this. What? Nice. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not necessarily excited for a Zelda movie. What I think they should have done, what I'd much rather have liked, was a Metroid movie and make it very similar to like Mandalorian, lone bounty hunter going around taking care of business. Fantastic idea. Link in his, I just don't know what kind of movie it would be, but we'll see. I think, no, if they're going to make a movie or a show, Link has to speak. Maybe they can make him not speak a lot. I don't know. If they wanted to go the Link not speak route, I think they could do a clever way of, let's say, when Link was young, he got into a fire, he inhaled some fire, and he like burnt his vocal cords, something like that. So he physically cannot speak, but can maybe make some sounds. I'd be okay with that. But you know, that takes a lot of creativity, and I have a good feeling that Nintendo doesn't have any creativity when it comes to Zelda. Anyway. Should you succeed in conquering the challenge awaiting there, I'm certain the path to Triforce will be revealed to you. A report, Master. There is a trial gate somewhere among these floating islands. Okay. There's actually a part in that song that highly resembles one of the temple songs, Tears of the Kingdom. Ooh, that'd be cool. Use your dowsing ability to locate it. Okay, so there's one more of these challenges. I think this one's back in Skyloft, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so let's get out of here. What the? Come on, get off of this thing. Link, get off of the whale. All right, there we go. I think I'm already just bored of the Zelda movie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I have no idea what to think about the Zelda movie. It looks like it's going to be based on the Breath of the Wild, which that's where most of the sales are. That's where most of the fans are. I think it makes the most sense, you know? And that's the reality. Like, people need to remember that Nintendo is a publicly traded company. They're going to go where things are most popular. But even if it wasn't just about popularity and sales, it just makes the most sense. Most people have the most familiarity with Breath of the Wild at this point. So yeah, make it based off of that. Which is a shame. I don't think Breath of the Wild had a good story necessarily. It was okay, but I don't know. It didn't pull me in, you know? Like, when I think of Zelda games with good stories, Majora's Mask, obviously, top of the list. Ocarina of Time is an epic story. I think it nicely improves on the Super Nintendo Link to the Past story and makes it much more approachable. I actually love Zelda 2's story. Zelda 2 is a really good game, but the story is kind of hidden behind a lot of lore and details. Like, when I think about actual Zelda story, Skyward Sword's fine. You know, Twilight Princess is fine. Breath of the Wild, when it came to the story, I couldn't get into it. People say Tears of the Kingdom is a good story. And I honestly hope it really does. So I'm excited to get into the story of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, people say that Tears is a pretty good story, like a pretty decent story. So I'm excited for that, you know? Because I'll be honest, Zelda games have usually been misses when it comes to story. Like, I don't usually play a Zelda game for the story. Like, has anyone here played Clair Obscure 33? In the first 30 minutes, you're crying and you're thinking, wow, this is the greatest game of all time. That's a good story. If you guys are Metal Gear Solid and you become a gun nut and like thinking about all the different things that happen, that's a good story. Zelda has never done that, you know? And that's fine. It's Mario's never done that. It doesn't need to. But they need to be realistic about what kind of game they have. Yeah, of course they have to make it financially viable. And like, that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time would be incredible stories. Shadow loves the story for Tears. I thought it had a better story in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, I don't think the story was its strong suit. I think what Breath of the Wild had in spades was good combat. It had excellent open world traversal. It had good shrines. That was it. Those three things. Watching mind-dulling dialogue in Breath of the Wild kills me. There's a couple of scenes where it's the most boring dialogue I've ever read, and it goes on for like 20 minutes. That's the kind of stuff I'm just like, is this necessary? Yeah. Matthew Lawson, welcome, welcome. I'm doing fantastic. We are in the final trial of these. I actually love these trials. Even though these trials are very much pulled straight from Twilight Princess, I think these trials do a phenomenal job of doing all this little hiding. Like, honestly, I was kind of skeptical about how I'd feel about these parts. Coming back to them, these might be my favorite parts of this game. Like, I've come to love these parts. Interesting. YouTube is using your gamer tag. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, I noticed that. The Spirit Vessel. These trials are one of the things they improved compared to TP. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The TP ones are fine, but these are refined, you know? Yes. Wait. Do you have any questions? I mean, no. Understood, master. Heck yes. All right, let's go. Yeah, Twilight Princess was a little squeamish. I totally get that. Collect all 15 to pass the trial. Okay. There's one up there. I knew it. Let's grab this one first. Yeah, Twilight Princess is one of those games where I feel like a lot of people wear nostalgia glasses because it is one of the last great classic Zelda games. It's just okay, I'll be honest. But it had some great ideas in it, and I think that's why Twilight Princess is often seen as a fan favorite. Like some of like the atmosphere and like lore and like, I think Twilight Princess' story is actually pretty solid. Like all things considered, it has a pretty solid story. Oh, that was close. Okay. And we're zooming. Grab this sucker. Right, I'll grab this one. Okay, let's grab some of these out here. I'm going to skip this one, I think, just because I can use it as a backtracker. I think that'll probably be the smartest play. So I have a good amount of time. I thought I had a good amount of time. I'm going to skip this one. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Get me out of here. Okay, there's water there. I totally knew that was going to happen. Okay, that water reminds me of Capri Sun. Does anyone else remember those Capri Sun commercials? Yeah. If you know, you know. Let's not jump into any enemies. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Whoa. Hey there. Okay. Link jumped in the air, and I didn't know he was going to jump in the air. And that's why I lost. Mara. I love that. You like roll like that? It's so good. Okay, let's do this again. If you zoom into the water, the reflection will show the pattern of the Triforce. Oh, really? Interesting. Let's go this way first this time, then. Get this over with. I zoom into the water, like this water? Yeah. I guess it does. You can kind of see all three parts. Pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. Please don't rise up water. Okay, good. Yeah, that was actually a very nice little clever thing you pointed out there. Nicely done. All right, anything over here? Oh, we got this one. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought they were gonna detect my movement and come at me. Okay. All right, so we got all these. Let's go back across then. Some of them are like, yeah, detected of your movement and will come close to you. Some of them don't. So you gotta be wary of that. Okay, I think that's the only thing over here. Let's go on back. Okay. I'm going to go over this bridge. Okay. Please pass. Hello there, big sir. Oh, there is one up there. Okay, let's go up here first. The Silent Realms must be connected to the Triforce in some way. I mean, the goddesses have made this realm as a challenge to Link. So I presume it has to be in some way. Oops, okay. Okay, that was only very close. There we go. I'm gonna grab this one. How many are left? I'm gonna grab these three, then grab this one up top here, because I think this is gonna be a little annoying. I think these are gonna be easier. Okay. Hold on. What kind of sandwich are we biting into here? Overall, Skyward Sword, like I said, it's interesting, right? I would say it's a really good, like, black bean burger. Like, overall, it's a solid, like, sandwich. Like, this, like, you can't say you don't like it. Is it necessarily the meat that you're expecting? No. That's because the motion controls. The controls are a little different. But does that make the sandwich any worse? No. You can take the lettuce straight off. The condiments are easy to come off. There's the perfect amount of bread, which is the story. The perfect amount of lettuce. Everything. Like, overall, there is very little to complain about in this game. It's just a solid overall Zelda experience. Yes, we're always describing Zelda games in terms of sandwiches. Because everyone likes a different type of sandwich, and every sandwich has a different amount of things. Some sandwiches have lots of meat. Some sandwiches have lots of bread. Some sandwiches have lots of condiments. And depending on what you like, that determines what kind of Zelda game you like. Me, I like a good amount of meat, a good amount of bread. You know, like, the condiments need to be able to be taken off, aka the story needs to be quick, skippable, etc., etc. And I think this game does it all perfectly. Breath of the Wild is an open platter, okay? That's like a build-your-own sandwich bar. You can construct your own Breath of the Wild sandwich bar. The problem is, I want to eat the entire thing, and there's a lot of sandwich for Breath of the Wild. You've got the Stone of Trials. This was fun. I love these. I think they did a great job, and I love that they brought it back. All right, what do I do with this? Congratulations, Master. The Stone of Trials. Combining the two should open the way to the Triforce. It's somewhere here. I want to say it's like somewhere. It's not down there, is it? I thought it was by the statue over here. At least that's what I thought, but I'm not sure. A sandwich would be with bread. Yeah. It's kind of hard to define a sandwich, but yeah, I suppose you're right. Is it over here? Wait, is that thing it? I thought that had something to do with it. Hold on. It's like all slowly coming back to me. It's been over a decade since I've even thought about this game. But I thought it had something to do over here. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes, a hot dog is a sandwich. If you think a submarine sub sandwich is a sandwich, what's the difference? It is a piece of bread that slightly wraps around insides. If you can have just pepperoni in bread as a sandwich, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's 100% is a sandwich. Oh, here it is. Okay. Mercury says, is pizza an open bread sandwich? Mercury, you're going to descend the whole world into chaos, okay? One step at a time. We can't just be calling pizza sandwiches. Okay, mods, time out Breaking Mercury for a second. They need to cool down. Also, this is amazing. I love the cannon, the question mark. I need a good bacon cheeseburger with apricot jam and sauteed mushrooms. That would probably be Ocarina of Time for me. No, I think Ocarina of Time is... Okay, I guess. No. Okay, you can leave Breaking Mercury for like a 5-second timeout, if that's even possible. Yeah, because open-faced sandwiches are a thing. Ocarina is stale bread because it's dated. You see, that's the thing. Like, if you want to like really look at these Zelda games, you need to put yourself in the time that they were released. You know, like I'm trying to view this game as if I was back in 2011. That is the eyes I am looking at this game in. Goober Smear. Everyone's names have changed. Is that like something new? I know that's you, Big Daddy Milkman. Be that age. Everyone revert back to their 2011 self. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to change that back. So, is this the final dungeon? All right, after this dungeon, we are going to go through the final Pop-Tart questions of Skyward Sword. Whenever I eat pizza, I like to fold it like a taco. Well, that just means that you're from New York, okay? Everyone from New York does that. If you weren't born yet, be the twinkle in your father's eye. Yeah, I'm very excited. I have good memories about this place. There was another dungeon that was really good in this game. It was it Earth Temple? I think Earth Temple was pretty good. That was like the lava one. Then there was, what was the other really good one? The Sand Ship, incredible. Like Earth Temple was good. Sand Temple was good. What else was, there was another one. Ancient Cistern was solid. Like, I think a lot of the dungeons here are just good. Like, I have very little to complain about with these dungeons. Have you ever had spaghetti tacos? No. Dun, 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 dun. The map has been obtained. Uh-oh. Anyone seen the movie The Cube? I'm getting horror flashbacks. Master, I have an idea that this is a temple. Thank you. Thank you, Fee. Fee 5 Fom, get out of my way. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes, temple. Temple time. Yes. Yep. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. For someone like me, this is too easy. This is all elementary, dear Watsons. Hold on, dear Watsons. We can't move this one. We can't. Oh God. Hold on, dear Watsons. Hold on, dear Watsons. Is this good? Did we figure this is good. This is probably good. Master, I have a feeling we messed up. This looks good. This looks good. No. This is good. This is good. Mushrooms. Breaking mercury. Is this you? Why, there's so many mushrooms here. Hang on. I messed up. I think I need to get this sucker. He's going to go over here. He's going to cut this wire. This is one of my many secret hideouts in the sky. Naturally. I should have known. Right? And just A little bit of swinging, a little bit of this, and yeah. Interesting. Very interesting, Link. Need to go to the store? Sure, absolutely. We'll be here. Okay. There we are. Cool. Okay, okay, you know. Timing was a bit off. Uh-huh. There's a big bird over there. And I have no ammo. I have slingshot. Take this. Take that. You like that? That's what I thought. Okay. Claw shot time. Is Mercury the mushroom plug? I think she's just like a witch that lives in the forest that somehow found like the chat. I'm pretty sure that's the Mercury lore here. All right, there's a bird over here. Just gonna ignore it. Did you shoot fire at me, bro? Okay, okay. How about we don't? Okay. I'm gonna see if I can grab a bomb off the wall. Which I can, sideways. And then I'm gonna blow you up. Okay, question. Why do those sound like monkeys? Anything else I can blow? No? I think I need to do the gust bellows. There we go. Gust bellow. Okay, very cool, very cool. Very cool. Nice puzzles, very nice puzzles. Okay. I think that's where we started. I think this is a quick unlock. Yes, okay, very smart. I thought that was one of those Sly Princess monkeys. All right, hold on. Chat, what are we drawing? The first thing I see, I'm going to draw with excellent precision. All right, this is what I'm going to draw. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, what am I drawing? What am I drawing? Okay. A rat. That's actually what I saw first. We're drawing a lovely rat, okay? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup. Uh-huh. That's a rat. Look at that. Look at that rat. Look at that rat. Good for 3 hearts. Beautiful. Is that a banana? No, it is not a banana. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Where am I? So I need a key. I wonder if this is just... Master! The design mark there is the mark of Ferror. Or Ferror. Interesting area. Uh-huh. Yeah, let me just pass through there. So I'm wondering if my configuration of the rooms is incorrect, meaning I'd have to go back and realign them. The good news is I have one room done, which is nice. I really like that design idea. So I think I might need to go back. which is fine. Let's see what else we can do here. Smash that like button, everyone. Yes, thank you, Matthew. Okay. If I put... The problem is this room has to go here, right? There's no way to take things out, and I can't move the starting room. I could rotate these like this, but to what end? There might be a key in this one, but we don't know. Ultimately, I'd like to go in this room, but I don't think I can go into this room, because as soon as I put up here, I can't move these around at all. So this is the best shot I got. What I'm gonna do... Let's move these like this and see what happens. What I could really use is a compass. Statue. There's chest there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Here we are. I do like this dungeon. It's like a culmination of all the dungeons. That's what most end game Zelda dungeons kind of do. And I think this is a fantastic implementation. Don't get me wrong. Ganon's tower is great, but this is really something special. Alright, so we have our little ball. I'm just going to set you down here. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go chase that ball. There it goes. Wait for me, ball. Yeah. Okay. That was simpler than I thought. Okay. Looks like a reset lever. This is another way to move the rooms around. And a blower panel. Let me set this down. Let me see what happens standing on this. That moves that. Aha, okay. I see what I need to do here. So I'm going to place this on here. Hope that when I blow it, it doesn't blow away. Okay, good. There we are. Okay, that does that. The problem is I have no ammo. Does this work? I doubt it. Amazing! Please tell me there's ammo somewhere in this room. You, sir. Would you like to donate to the Link Foundation? Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. He did not donate. I need ammo. Hmm. Oh, you can't do a jump slash like that? No, it's unfortunate. Not sure how to get over there. I could probably use some sort of strange bomb. I probably could, but that would be very, very jank. All because I need some arrows for whatever that unlocks. Okay, let's go back and find some arrows. I would like it if there were some pots or something. Maybe this is... There we are. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we got one of these. This is confusing you? It's not too bad. There's like, what, 8 or so different rooms inside this dungeon. Each room correlates to a previous dungeon that we've had. And I just need to move my way through it and then get to the different Triforce pieces. So I'm going to blow this again. There we are. Okay, and we're through. Alright, looks like the puzzle is not done yet. Okay, we'll throw this through, and we'll see what happens now. We have a lever here. Let's pull it quickly. What did that do? It moves it back. Interesting. Oh, okay. Why would I want to move it? Aha. Okay, there are some switches up here. So I probably need to hit these in like a very specific order in order to get through here. Or maybe just hit them all. Let me kill this foe, and we'll try to figure that out. Is there a lore master why the various games of dungeon correspond to other dungeons you go through the surface? And our play SS noise and pieces of it. That's a good question. I actually don't know that myself. My gut feeling is no. There's no lore. And I think it's more of just like a typical trope of Zelda, right? Yeah, I think I just need to get them all. Because like every Zelda game more or less does that, is they have like a kind of like revisit of all the previous Zelda dungeons in one final area. For lore reasons, I'm actually not sure. But for gameplay reasons, that's the important thing. And as we've said before, I know that Kokali Fireheart said, Zelda games aren't necessarily made or designed based on lore or story. It's always been based off of formula, what's fun, and I need to put this the other way now, and things of that nature. So, all right. So we don't have the key yet, but we can move it here. So we're in this room now. Aha. Interesting. So now we can move this in a totally new way. So I think that means we have to, move these. This is the one that was here. This is the one we need a key for. This is the first room we've always gone in. And it's a good room. It goes out this way, which is what we want. We don't want this room. That's the entrance. I think this is the one we want to go into, is back into this different room here. But I would like to see this room. So what I'm going to do is... Well, if I can get this one over there, could I do that? But I want to visit this room too. So this is the way I'm going to leave it. This may not be correct, but I want the rooms to be this way. I just realized this game gives a very good sense of freedom to explore any room you'd like, but there's only one solution you can go. Yeah, absolutely. So we found out that this is the locked room. We can't get there. We need a key, and that's fine. This is the one long room we went through, but we have the shortcut. And there's a couple. This is the entrance room. We know that for sure. So now we have access to these two rooms here and this one. So let's go check that out. I need the ball. Okay. Speaking of secrets and oddities, I actually just hit number 60 for Ocarina, or number 50 for Ocarina of Time. I think I'm gonna go maybe to number 60 and make a giant compilation of 1 through 20, 21 through 40, 41 through 60. And I might be done with the Ocarina of Time secrets. I feel like I hit a lot of the good ones. There's only a couple left that I really, really want to do. And after that, maybe I would do another game. Maybe I would do Skyward Sword. What other Zelda game do you think would be the most interesting for its secrets and oddities? Because Skyward Sword does have a lot of them. Like, there's a ton I've learned while playing this game. I've done A Link Between Worlds. I did a miniseries on that. That was a lot of fun. There's a ton of good ones for Paper Mario as well. Maybe I'll jump into another series for a little bit. Hey, guys. Oh, I didn't hit this one. Oh, man, that was the shortcut. I should have gotten the shortcut. Hold on, I'm going to grab the shortcut. I totally didn't grab the shortcut. Spirit tracks? Okay. There are some interesting things about spirit tracks. That wouldn't be a bad one. And I feel like a lot of people don't know anything about spirit tracks. Okay. Alright, so we unlocked that shortcut, which is good. I like that each room has a shortcut room back. Triforce Heroes. Not my first pick, but you know. Alright. Master, I have information for you. Crossbow training obv. Yep. The deepest lore. Thank you, Fee, for your absolutely vital hints. Lava. Water. Sailing away. Get out of here. You're fired. Get wrecked. This door is locked to you, Keys. Got him. All right. 2 for 1. All right, I made more lava. Freshly pickled Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. I mean, that would be a game to talk about. Yep. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going towards lava. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me shut this off. Hold up. There we go. The DS ones would be really good. There's a lot of cool stuff in the DS ones that I would not mind doing at all. Of course, we have the rest of Majora's Mask blindfolded that I want to do. Have you guys been watching Majora's Mask blindfolded highlight reel? It's been a lot of fun for me to kind of watch. Some of them get some pretty good views. A lot of the other ones kind of mixed. Just wondering if you guys are enjoying those. Interesting. Shortcut? Okay. What is over here? Where we were. Lovely. Okay. Where are these keys coming from? They just like came from the wall. Yeah, I've been watching. That's good. All right, lava flow. I'm gonna need you to pick it up. There we go. All right. Wait a minute. What? Why wasn't it pushing my block? My butt's on fire. We won't question the keys. I'm so confused. Did I hit it? I am out of slingshot ammo. Hold on. There's got to be more, right? There's not. Wait for me! Okay. Does my claw shot hit? Please tell me. It hits beautifully. Yep. Yep. There we go. It's gonna move now, right? Oh, now it moves. Okay, good. I like watching the highlights because it happened like half a year ago. Yeah, and that's kind of the idea. So like, I want the highlights to kind of get us up to where we are now. And then at that point, I'm going to continue and finish off the series because we're very close. Like, we are so close to the end. What does that do? I feel like I need to hit that somehow. This is going to be interesting. So I believe I need a jump on this. And when I do, that pops down over here, but that doesn't move, correct? So what I need to do... Okay, so I'm going to get my little beetle. Okay, and then now I can get this one. There we go. Okay, I'm resuming across now. We should be good to go. Get out of here. No one likes you. I have no arrows for you, my friend. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Go back underground. Good boy. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So if I stand here, ready my sword, and go, yeah. Yes. I love that Triforce piece is now 3 pieces. In some of the other games, they were like 9 pieces. It's like, come on. What was it? Like Wind Waker that had like 12, 18 pieces? It's like, what is going on here? Yes, arrows. Cool. Okay. Anything else in here? More arrows? Love it. Okay, cool. So we have 1 Triforce piece, but there was no key in there. Nice. Tons of arrows. This is good. Okay. Interesting. I feel bad about killing slimes. I genuinely like slimes. Hi. He's like, I got the little tiny something. It's very small. I'm like, all right. Do I have to kill you? I'm so sorry. I apologize, slime. Wait, oh, I didn't have to kill him at all. Is it time for bowling? Messed it up. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. There it is. Love that you can roll into a hole. It's just so amazing. Okay. Can't break those. Whoa! I will let you live. Okay, so we're in here. I love these enemies. I think these enemies are fantastic. Hello, sir. Nice try, buddy. Very cool enemy. Bombs. Got it. Just throw another bomb. Okay. So that's going to hit that. And what's going to happen? Okay, there's another one down there we can throw. Okay. But what did that actually do for us? I'll be honest, I'm not sure. Lava. There's another one down there. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, here we go. Okay, I see it. I see it. Oh, this is cool. I like this. This is awesome. All right, I'm gonna go with a little bit of English here. Ready? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay. That's what I want for the next bowling game. Is a Link's bowling game. How do we get that? I'm gonna go right here. Uh-huh. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Ooh, okay. We're gonna need more distance. So we're gonna go, I think right here. Uh-huh. Yep. Keep going. Perfect. Okay. We'll just... Oop, okay. Okay, don't mind that. Where's the last one? Is there a last one? When in doubt, beetle. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what's up here. Okay, where... That's just where we were. Okay, what am I missing? Maybe there's a hole up here. Maybe it's, aha, somewhere over here. Let's see what's over here. Got it, it's there. So I need to somehow get this door back. But how? Seek the gemstones that sleep behind each statue. If you strike them in order from lowest to highest, the door will open. Aha. So we've already done it in the wrong order. Can I reset this? No, we can't. We'll probably need to hit all three and then do it again. So this one's first. And then I imagine this one will be last. But there's some trees in the way. Okay. So let's just go this way, I guess. Okay. That door is open, so we can go there now. Interesting. Can I hit this with a bow? The answer is yes. Which means I have access to this bomb. So I can now put a bomb over there. Okay. This is a very good puzzle. Like this, like to me, this is an excellent puzzle. You go through it, you fail a couple of times, you gotta like actually think, put it all together. Like I love this. This is phenomenal. Okay, so let's do lowest first. Let's just get the beetle out here. We should be able to get this, no problem. Come on, you can make it. Oh God. This is... It's gonna be like this, huh? Come on! No way, we're right there. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I got it, I got it. Perfect throw coming in. Uh-oh. That's just because I'm lazy. I don't want to climb all the way down there. Okay, cool. So we'll hit that one, then we'll hit this one. And then this one. Fantastic puzzle. This was a really good puzzle. Okay, so that opens up this way. Okay, so I can go here now. I need to hit this one to the left. So I go like this, and I zoom around. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. And we're in. No, you have not missed anything. Is that Renfear? All the names have changed. No, but I mean, what have you missed? I mean, we're at the final temple. But it's a fantastic temple. Okay. So now, yes, we can go this way. Some enemies here. Might be a time crystal on the ground. What the heck was that? I don't know if YouTube broke things, or maybe there's a new setting. I'm not sure, because I noticed that with myself as well. Please? Please, no! Yeah, I don't know if it's like this on other channels as well, or if it's just my channel that's doing this. Maybe it's an option that I can select, like have different names available. So I really can't tell you. Okay, so that's one down. I hate the YouTube chat. The default option skips messages. Oh yeah, it doesn't show all like messages. I noticed that. It's very bizarre. Okay, so we unlocked 2 exits, and I think one is a new exit, one was the original exit. Okay, so here we are. Okay, let's unlock the shortcut. Heck yes. I love these shortcuts. It's a really, really nice design. I already have a fairy in a bottle. We're good. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at our map real quick. So we came in here. We can still access this room, which I think I'm just going to do. I don't think I need to readjust any of the rooms just yet. I'm going to keep it as is. Let's go to the next room and see what we can get. Okay, this is the first room again. Look familiar? And interestingly enough, we could do this again, move the things around. But I think we're gonna jump in there. So we've been going. How long have we been going for? For about nearly 2 hours. I'm gonna call a quick break. I will be right back. Everyone, go grab a snack, go grab a drink, go stretch. Every couple of hours, you should. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Hope everyone had a fantastic little break. Let's continue. Alright, let's see what's in this room. I made chocolate muffins. Oh, I want chocolate muffins. What's everyone's favorite muffin? If you had to pick one muffin as just your go-to muffin, what muffin are you having? Sweet bean casserole. That's not a muffin. It is delicious, though. Interesting, interesting. This led me to this. But I need to get here from here. Interessante, Mr. Croissante. Interesting. Okay, okay. So let's take a quick look. I'm not sure what these little X's mean. Maybe like, oh, those are points where I can like move rooms around. So I need to get over here to get this last Triforce piece. I can't get into this one unless I have a key. There is a locked door here, which means I have to get here. In order to get here, I need to move these around. I don't know if it'll be possible with this. If I move. If I move this around, I don't think I can get out anywhere. Because, like, humor me. I go like this. Then what? I mean, that takes me to this one. Maybe that's what I'll do for now, then. Banana nut muffin. Oh, banana nut muffin is so good. Blueberry. Incredible. Poppy seed. Okay, poppy seed is really good. You find a good poppy seed, and you're asking yourself, like, how is it so good? My boy's asking me to ask y'all if you like K-pop Demon Hunters. I know the music. I think the tunes are catchy. I've never actually seen it yet. I know. It's on my to-do list. I hear nothing but good things about it. I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. I hear they're making a sequel, though. So if they're making a sequel this fast, it must be good, right? What's the difference between a muffin and a cupcake? A muffin has typically a nice, soft, sugary top of a bread, whereas a cupcake has a frosting top. That frosting top is what make a cupcake, as opposed to a muffin doesn't necessarily have that. Otherwise, the bottom of them are relatively similar. My favorite is pistachio. I love a good pistachio muffin. A muffin is made by the Muffin Man. Windows to-do list is taller than Stone Temple Tower. I have a long to-do list, okay? But we're getting through it. There's going to be more Majora's Mask blind light highlights coming. Once those catch up, we're going to finish Blindfolded and the rest of these games. Which, okay, to be granted, probably won't happen by the end of the year, but we're trying. I've identified the design on the floor. The mark of Nairu. Yeah, frosting has got to be the main difference between a muffin and a cupcake. Yeah, don't combine muffin and cupcake into one word. I don't know if that's okay. Okay. Hey, Hobby. Welcome, welcome. YouTube did some strange thing with usernames, so I'm glad to see yours still says Hobby. Okay. What? Who hit me? What? You? Calm down there, sir. It's a mup cake. Oh, yeah. I love a good mup cake. Ha. Let's jump and then do a little jump. And are there any more jumps to do? Maybe here. And then... oh, over there, maybe? Interesting, interesting. I definitely need to go over here. Okay. Just get rid of you. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Very nice reference. Do you enjoy Skyward Sword? Really not your thing. No, I think it's a really good game. I think, in general, most of the Zelda games are very much my thing. I tried to blow it back at him. It did not work. Where does this go? Aha. Why is this a thing? Like, why would this spin, you know? Interesting. If I blow this, what happens? Why did I do that? I have so many questions. So little answers. Okay, exactly what am I doing here? Yo. Okay. There's something up there. Okay. Okay. This is a hatch? I don't know why there's a hatch there. Let's just go back over here. Do you like strudel? Of course I like strudel. Who doesn't like strudel? Okay, I can go over here. I think there was something I could shoot over there. I can't open these. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this right here. And I'm gonna go around. Come on, Link, you can make it! Ah! Oh, did you see his arm? He was literally climbing it. Link? Okay. There we go. I assume we're not talking about toaster strudel. No, I don't think so either. Maybe a nice Pop-Tart. Okay, so I can shoot this. What does this do for us? Okay. I don't know why, but the enemies here, like these weird moblins with like those semi-lightsaber-esque weaponry, I don't know why. They're just kind of like difficult to fight for me. Okay. Stop eating that. Okay. Bombs. Yeah, bombs solve a lot of problems. Aha. I see, Master Luke. Pop-Tarts versus toaster strudel. Ooh. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with Pop-Tart. Me personally. I can see why you might like a toaster strudel more, but I've always been more of a Pop-Tart person. Mostly because there's a lot more Pop-Tart variety. Toaster strudel is a little limited, and you always have to, you know, toast them. There's no other way around it. Okay, let's get up here. Actually, let's take this with me. The pies from SpongeBob that turned out to be bombs? Those do not seem healthy. I know exactly what bombs you're talking about. Didn't Mr. Krabs have those? Maybe it was Squidward. I don't know. It was very sad. Can I? Interesting. I can't. How do I... I need to get this here so I can get over there. Okay. I think I have an idea. Go around here. Oh yeah, Squidward gave SpongeBob. That's what it was. I'm like, one of them definitely ate a bomb pie and was like supposed to die, but then didn't. Clearly. Yup. I think this is good. Is this now open? I think so. Can I reach this from here? I don't know if I can. Hopefully this is like that perfect middle spot where it's still... Is it? It's hard to tell. I actually don't know. I guess we'll see. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolutely. I wish I had a Krusty Krab pizza, but not just that, a Diet Dr. Kelp. Because you know it's impossible to have a Krusty Krab pizza without your Diet Dr. Kelp. One more piece to go. Cool. So we got that one. We still don't have a key. Cool, rolling. That was only one way in, one way out, and we're out of here. So I think we're pretty much done with this room. So let's move on. Okay. So now that we're here, it's not just a boulder. It's a rock. It's a rock. Okay. So now that we're here, we need to get into this section right here. To get there, how could we do this? Well, is it possible from here? Let's take a look. We need to get here. This is the one we need. Remember. And then we need this one there. Huh, okay, I see. You get here. Wait a minute, no, I think that was right. So we go like this. And then this one comes here, and then, okay, so we're in. This is, I believe, the configuration we need. And so we'll drop down here, go around, and go back up. Okay, good. I think this is the orientation we need. Shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch. I don't think we want to shake it, okay? It might permanently destroy the dungeon. I like the music here. Okay, okay, Link, very, very cool. Yeah, okay. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Polaroid's been kind of coming back, but it's like coming back in the way that it's like a vintage kind of item. Kind of like how vinyl records, I don't know if you've seen, for the last couple of years, vinyl records have outsold any other form of physical like media, like CDs, Walkmans, things of that nature. Like vinyl records are the second biggest after streaming, which, you know, it's just cool to see. I actually, when I was in the UK, I actually bought a couple of records. Went to a couple of cool record stores and picked some. I bought some White Stripes. I bought the new, nice. I bought the new Tron 9 Inch Nails album. I was very happy with those. Halt! Hold on there. That's right. No more sword for you. Okay, maybe one more sword, but that's it. Get you and your cool Beetlejuice pants out of here. I haven't made it to records yet because I'm poor. How unfortunate is that? Can't even afford records anymore. I remember this guy being way tougher, but it's probably because I wanted to parry him with a shield. Now that I don't have a shield, I'm not blinded by its inability to just wreck an enemy. Okay. And we're through. Hopefully this is a key. And this. Alright, cool. So we should make our way through the rest of the dungeon now. Okay. So we need to get to this door now. To get here, is there a way to configure these rooms? From the middle, it's kind of hard to do so. So I'm just going to get out of here, and I'll reconfigure from out here. Just kidding. What I could do, what I will do, is I will slightly reconfigure these. So what I can do is move this one here, and do this. And that's good for now. That way I can go here. And then what would be the easiest way? Here or here? Actually, this would be the best way. So, yeah, let's just do that. That's using your noggin. Okay. Hold on. I forgot to use my noggin. Hold on, hold on. The there's the noggin. Okay. Everyone remember to use your noggin. Bum, bum. Okay. So now we're here. All we need to do is get to this room. Yeah. Perfect. Easy. Thankful for Friday streams with Brando. Aw, thank you. What is everyone thankful for? I am thankful. Let's see. I'm thankful for being able to do kind of what I want to do with my channel. You know, have fun, being able to do some things, get, you know, some minor notoriety in the community and hang out. Honestly, I love it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Mercury. The sacred butt bomb technique. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I was trying to do the butt bomb technique. Okay, okay. I learned this from Breaking Mercury long ago. Yeah. This will one-shot him if done properly. How does it work? Nobody knows. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. The butt bomb never fails. Secret oddity number 1. Are Slytherins humble? Or is that more of a Hufflepuff trait? I wouldn't say that Slytherins are humble, no. Probably Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws are going to be a little more humble, but probably Hufflepuffs the most so. Okay. Link's crossbow training, anyone? Hold up, hold up. You were not invited to Link's crossbow training. Okay. Anyone else? Who else wants to taste the power of Link? There's probably like one archer I missed. There you are. No. There it is. You're coming with me. Let's go. Yeah, Link is very humble, I would say. The archery is very satisfying. Okay. Hello. Okay, do I have any? I have one bomb. Okay. Yeah. I think these guys come forever, but you know, they have really nice underwear, so they have that going for them. Yeah. No, there's two of them. Whoa there, where's your helmet? There it is. Those zombie bokoblins are like this game's version of Redeads. Yeah, they are. Leopard print undies even in death. I know. I need to get me a pair of those. Thankful for my loved ones and thankful for our time together. You never know how long you have. True words were never said more accurately, honestly. Like, enjoy every moment. Yeah, I like how this section is based more on combat than action. And it's a shame. Like, I think this game could have some legitimately good combat. I like the introduction of parries. I like the introduction of the stamina system. Like, there's so much that could have been phenomenal in this game. Alas, those elements didn't really truly shine until Breath of the Wild. And like I said, if I had to be totally honest, I think the combat in Breath of the Wild, and to an extent Tears of the Kingdom, though I haven't played it, is some of the best content or combat in any Zelda game. They just iterated and iterated on it more and more and more, and it's nearly perfect. Link's like, I was here before. Absolutely. Hey, brownies. We are nearing the end of the game. Very excited. The last dungeon, this dungeon right here was phenomenal. And there is no final boss to this dungeon because the final boss is kind of just the final boss. Yeah, the combat in the wild era is more skill-based. You actually have to learn and get better as you go. Absolutely. Learning how to parry, learning how to dodge at just the right time, switching your weapons. And love or hate the weapon breaking. It does force you to experiment with new weapons. I still think they could have handled weapon durability differently. Maybe having to swap through different weapons because certain enemies are only weak to certain types, but it is what it is. I broke my Hylian. I didn't even know you could break the Hylian shield. Isn't that supposed to be unbreakable? Alas, here we are. Oh, it's our favorite enemy. It's the final countdown. Wait, set up a survey. We didn't say goodbye to Beatrice. Patrice, don't worry. She knows that we're thinking of her. There goes the romance quest. Listen, there'll be enough romance for Link. Breath of the Wild was a sandwich. It would break apart. Yeah, like I said, the Breath of the Wild sandwich is more like a platter that you kind of assemble yourself. If you eat the entire platter, you're going to get a stomachache. And I think that's the perfect way to describe Breath of the Wild, is that it can be a good sandwich for you. But if you want to eat all the contents, you're going to get a stomachache. And maybe that's the way they like it, you know? Master Groose, I have news. Fee, nothing gets past you. Huh? The Isle of Goddess, which is formerly a part of the sky, has returned to the surface. You don't say. Link's so happy. I advise you to make your way to the sealed temple as soon as possible. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, the visual storytelling, the music. No, it is good here. And they have a good character arc with Groose. Like, you have a character that grows and evolves. Like, I love that. You know, a game that has that, it shows that's willing to make a commitment, that's willing to evolve a character, spend some time, make you care about them. Alright, there's Zelda, Frozen and Carbonite, Groose and Impa. Oh, yeah. Trust me. How do you think they furthered the bloodline? I'm pretty sure Groose becomes a ninja. Welcome back. Zelda in this game is okay. I don't know if I love Zelda, dislike Zelda. I think there have been better iterations of Zelda in the past. This one is very... just kind of, you know... oh, you know, I'm the ethereal goddess born again kind of thing. It's like, in Ocarina of Time, it was Sheikah. Interesting. In Spirit Tracks, it was this raunchy little ghost figure that followed you around. Awesome. Loved it, you know. Wind Waker, she was Tetra. Like, I love those types of Zeldas. This one and Breath of the Wild, they're okay. They're just not as interesting as they could be. Interesting how the crystal she was sealed was made of amber. It is. Scientists find Zelda sealed in amber and use it to bring back dinosaurs. The CDI Zelda was something else. Twilight Princess Zelda I thought was cool. Ha 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 ha. Oh my goodness. Start shaking them around. Yeah, so many things get sealed in this franchise, but not for long. Groose, what are you doing over there? Let the old woman breathe. Come on, you knew there was going to be one more fight, guys. Here he is. Oh, some new face tats. Hey, Leek. Welcome. Made it just in time for the end of Skyward Sword. This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. Okay, listen. Villains have got to stop capturing the princess. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest. I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels. Groose. Both of us are like, what? Just tuning in because I don't know. You want to get back into Zelda, but don't know where to start. Wind Waker or Majora? I would highly, highly recommend Majora's Mask. But note that getting a Majora's Mask is unlike any other Zelda game. And the best way to get a Majora's Mask is not to worry about the time. Let the world end a couple times and just learn. That's how you have to approach it. I don't even have time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. Ooh. Ooh, Link, what's going on, bud? That's right, Groose. Stand down. You're in my way. And the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. What do you mean? His hair is great. Oh. Come on, Link. You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans. I shall resurrect him there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. Did Skyward Sword get a Switch 2 update? I'm actually not sure if it did. You guys saw that, right? I'm just gonna go beat him up. Hope that's cool. Shadow's been itching to replay Wind Waker just because of how long it's been. If you played the Wind Waker, I highly recommend playing the HD remake. That is, in my opinion, the definitive version. Not every remake is, but that one is, in my opinion, much better. They give you the quick sale. They reduce the amount of, like, Triforce pieces that you need. It's just overall a nicer experience. Groose? No, the last boss, if I recall correctly, is very difficult in this game, so I'm very excited. Don't worry about me. You must chase after him. He ran through the great doors. Got it. I'm on it. No, the final here is really cool. I always really like the final here. I thought the finale of Twilight Princess was almost incredible, but it was just missing a little something. But here, they got it. Like, I feel like the stakes are up here. It just feels, yeah, like, oh, I love this part. Oh my goodness, look at his weird little dance. Why is he so weird? Stop it. Stop it, please. Why does he have so much eyeliner on? Oh, Zelda 2 is incredible. Oh my goodness. Listen, I enjoy failing because it makes succeeding that much more sweet. If Link fails the fight, the entire timeline will cease to exist and Hyrule will never be founded. Well. Hear me, my hordes. The spell is nearly complete. The dance isn't even part of the ritual. He just wants to be stylish. Go, my minions. My name is Link, and you're about to know what it feels like to get a Master Sword in the face. Do I have to kill them all, or can I just go? I actually don't know. Hey, guys. Guys. Let's all talk about this like this. Huh? Hey guys, how we all doing? I would like these hearts, please. Thank you very much. The combat to this, when it comes to hordes like this, it is a little mindless, but you know, whatever. What? Someone's been watching Lord of the Rings. Get out of here, you suicide bombers. Legolas! Get him! Those bombs are about to blow. All right, boys. All right. Okay. This is all part of the plan. Alrighty. Don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. Cool. Love it. Oh! Okay, we're good. Grab these hearts, and we're out of here. It's mindless. You're fine. What is that supposed to mean? Zelda, I'm coming! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I wasn't ready for this. Hold on. One blue guy. Where is he going? Got him. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm a little tired. Okay, hold on, hold on. There we go. Is there a stool anywhere to sit down? Any hearts? That sounds like Twilight Princess. I can use a heart or two. No hearts coming up, which is not encouraging. I heard a heart somewhere. There we go. Couple of hearts. Stamina potion would have been very good. Speaking of, I have a stamina potion. How do I use... How do I use this? Woo! That was the wrong potion, guys. I don't think I actually have a stamina potion now that I think about it. Oh, wrong potion. Grab these hearts, and we're moving on. Okay. Hello, you beautiful bokoblins. I'm super focused. I'm always super focused, guys. Come on. Battle mode. Okay, we're in. We're in. We're in. Why are you guys always so creepy with Zelda? Just let her go. Oh my god. Am I playing Age of Imprisonment? Is this Dynasty Warriors? Okay. I got all my health. Yeah. You fought too quick, boy. 1 minute 20. That's impressive. My name is Link, and I'm here to slice you. You petulant brat. This time there will be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you. I won't make that mistake again. I do think it's interesting that his name is Girahim, and there have been other wizard Girahims throughout the Zelda franchise. I don't quite know if there's any reason for that, or if it's just the fact that just like Zelda's reincarnated, just like Link is reincarnated, just like Ganon is somewhat reincarnated, Ganondorf is Girahim much the same in some way. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity. But instead of scurrying away, you just kept coming back. Let a mere boy make a fool of me for the last time. You're a weapon without mercy, huh? For you, boy, I've prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. The endless plunge. Okay, got it. Girahim is a faithful servant always. Get out of here, loser. Fatal blow! Get wrecked, noob. Whoa! Okay. You okay there, buddy? Are you okay? Looks like you're kind of hurting a little bit. Whoa! Yeah. Link's like, was that it? Oh, I fought harder Deku Babas. Like, what are you doing? So how do we damage him now? That's the question. Do I have to wait for his attack and then come in? No. Well, maybe a little Skyward Strike? No. I need to break his sword. Okay, let me just do that. Is it working? I mean, a lot of sound is happening. Yo, dog. I heard you like swords. Is this working? Guys, I don't think this is working. Spin attack. Okay. Don't chop at it. It's not a sword. You're not a sword. I'm very confused by this. Was I doing the right thing, or did I just get lucky? I don't have a shield, guys. Is this good? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? It definitely makes a different sound. I'm just gonna smack him, like, really hard. Is this good? Did I do it right? Is this good? Yeah, that works. Okay. Get out of here. Aha. Guys, I figured it out. Guys, we figured it out. Now, where's the little pots in the arena? Oh God. There it is. You wretched brat. Hold up. Where did he get the Buster Sword? Where did he get the Buster Sword? Whoa, how'd he do that? Hold on. He's kicking my butt. Whoa! Oh, guys, it's all over. Or is it? Doo-doo-doo. Now it's for real. Left. I didn't know I had so much time. Spin attack, guys. I don't even know how to do a spin attack in this game, if I'm being honest. This is preposterous. You think I can't win? What am I? I'm Link, bro. But never mind that. Victory is still mine. At last it is complete. Wait a minute. Wait, let's talk about this. Hold on. All right, hold up. This is Godzilla music. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. 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 Barney's looking a little different. Don't you see? It's all over. I mean, we'll see about that. Haha, here he is. I always love the way that, like, Demise Ganon looked. This is cool. Skyward Sword sandwich with avocado on it? Yeah, probably. Welcome back to us, Master. Bro's a straight Super Saiyan over here. Yeah, I mean, Girahim won in the end. And then turned into a sword. And he's all happy about it, I guess. Cool sword. Oh, and that's the upside down Triforce. That is so sick. I love that. This design is so good. Like, this is a boss. This is a villain. Link's like, yeah, I got this. Link, we don't got this, bro. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. Yeah. Don't worry, Groose has got this. Literally. He said it before I even said it. Groose, once again, MVP. I caught her. She's okay. Link's like, good. Time to take care of business. Groose, is the Groosinator 3000 still working? You and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess? Well, yeah, he's the first human that doesn't, flee, but that's because Link has, the Triforce of Courage. Or maybe it's because he is courageous that he has that Triforce piece. Regardless, that's why. When last I walked the world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess. How amusing to think these cowards begot someone like you. That's what I always liked about Link. I think a lot of people like about Link, is that he doesn't have any powers. He's not anything special, but he's courageous. He's tenacious. You get more fascinated by the second human. Very well then. I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. And it is interesting because they say that Faror, she's the one who created all life. And through a way, she created Link as the perfect life form to defeat, whatever evil is coming. Groose, it's all on you. Granny has some info for you. The old girl says it'll take time for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul. Yeah, we've heard that before. Take him down before that happens. I know you can do it. Yeah, can I get a quick healing before we jump in? Yeah, Faror's the coolest, I think. Ferocious, that's a good one. If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend a little time. Your world is left cowering. Oh, we can go. Oh, we can go on that final date with Patrice. It's up to you now, Groose. Okay, cool. All right. So that's the end boss right there. I do want to get some health and whatnot. So should we go back to Patrice? I mean, why not? There is a stool in the temple. That is true. But let's go say hi to Bae real quick. Tell her we're going on a big journey. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, let's go check out Skyloft real quick. This will be the final thing we do, and then we'll be wrapping this up. So let's take a quick second. You'll never guess what happened in the past, Granny. I can't go to the sky here. Hoard is no longer there. Let's get out of here. Groose gives that epic speech and Link's like, I'm out of here. He's like, what? When are we doing Poptart points? Ooh, good question. You know what? Let's do them right now. Let's go say hi to Patrice. Let's go do that, and we'll do our Poptart questions right now. So I hope everyone has been studying. I was going to do them after the last dungeon, but there wasn't really like a boss, so I kind of forgot about it. So let's go to Patrice. Let's say hi to Bae, and let's do some questions. Yeah, it does look smaller. It looks way smaller. It's not been 84 years. Can we go to Zelda's room yet? Real question. So I want to take a quick check. Can we go into Zelda's room? This is our final chance to go in there. Let's go see. What's up, other Link? Why is this room locked? Fine. We can't go in there. It's unfortunate. I haven't seen Poptart points for literal months. Relax, Ren. It's coming. I think you can via the room next door, or at least see it. That's what I thought, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's just check then. This is the bathroom. Can you see? Is that it? There it is. There it is. There is Tingle, everyone. For those who were wondering what is on her desk in her room, there is a Tingle right there. And it's a beautiful Tingle. A little bird up there. Love it. Nothing over there. Okay, very cool. I thought you could get into her room, though. If I don't make it back, it's up to you, bud. Is that a Tingle? Yes, it is a Tingle plushie. You can. Oh, on the roof. That's how. Okay. No worries. We don't need to. This dude's like, what the heck happened? Hey. The truth is, no need to explain, Groose. The meaning is clear. This must mean it's all over. My Zelda, is she safe? No. Yes, we're counting on you. I have faith that you'll bring my daughter back to me. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll try. All right. So let's take it all. Look at these things that we won't buy. Very nice, very nice. Glorious, glorious. You know, you're just very creepy, and I don't like you, I'll be honest. Potions. This is what I want. Let's buy some good potions. Pour on a broken shield. Wow. Amazing. What's this one do? Guardian potion. 200 potion. 200 ruples, huh? What's this one do? Heart potion. Yes, please. Fill her up. Oh, delicious. You know what? Let's get another one. Lovely, lovely potions. I think this is the only 40 rupees I've spent in the whole game. Let's say hi to our real bae first. Don't worry, I'm saving the world for you. Oh, that looks good. I wish I could get that in my potion bottle. That looks delicious. All right. Hi. Hi. Wow. Amazing. Look at her. Totally in love with us. Is Bernadette gonna help us in the final battle? Actually, that's a great idea. Where can I get a fairy? Does anyone know? If someone knows where I can get a quick fairy, I will grab one immediately. I don't know where any guaranteed fairy spots are. Will you turn into a fairy for me? Butterfly flew away. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how to get a fairy. I'll be honest. If you draw a butter... Yeah, but you need the 3 butterflies, and I don't know where any of those are. Sealed grounds, pots by Brandy. Renfier, I'm going to trust you. Let's go. See you later, bud. I want a mod of this game where I can replace my Laughlin with Epona. Like, you think there's a mod of that? So instead of like flying on a Loftwing, I just jump on Epona. And we can just, run through the sky or something. I thought there was a fairy over there, but I wasn't 100% sure. Behind the temple. Oh, an Epona Pegasus would be sick. I would not mind that at all. Look at all these butterflies. Okay, whatever. All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to draw here for a fairy. What do I draw? Trifle. How's that? Just not gonna comment on that one, I guess. Alright, it wasn't these pots. Was it these pots? That's Tingle's trifle. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Scoop. 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 Alright. Alrighty, let's do this. Excuse me. You guys look cute together. All right, let's go. No more messing around. All right, you know what? We lost one heart. It's fine. All right, listen, we lost 2 hearts. It's fine. Let's do this. Master Groose. 0% chance to be able to return. I'm ready. Oh, he's so ready. Use your bug net. I don't know if that's a valid strategy. I mean, I'll try. Like, don't think I won't breaking. Nah, so you've decided to meet your end. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings. It's legit. I mean, yeah, I believe it now. It's a very nice place that he's chosen, you know, honestly. The hate for the gods that is boiled in my veins. You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing. And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow. Alright, okay. Yeah, Ganon has good taste. It won't be long now. I'll take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity. All right, sure. We'll see, bud. Demise. All right. Okay. Bug net. All right. How do I use this? Hold on. Am I missing some instructions? Guys. Guys, I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working, guys. You know what? I'm gonna go with a no on that one. He punched me in the gut. Maybe you want one of these? Hello? Skyward strike? I have no more strikes. I wasn't wrong. There's strikes in your sword. Okay, like this? Ooh. I don't know if that quite worked, Mercury. Look at this. It's not working. You like this? You like this? Huh? Watch the birdie. Watch the birdie. Watch the birdie. Guys, this is not working. Guys. Mercury is no longer in charge of strats. Bernadette, it's up to you. Hold on, hold on. The strat's not working. How do I fight this guy? Do I just wait? Is that it? Do I just wait? Hi there. Oh, okay. He's punching me. Get him with the bomb. Hold on, hold on. This is good. This is good. This is good. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch the strategy. It didn't work. It didn't work. He got us, guys. We'll continue. First try. This is too easy. Let's go. First try? Yeah, it wasn't quite the first try. Second try. Let's go. All right, all right, all right, all right. I got your number. I got your number. Let's go. Hold up, hold up. That was a joke. That was a joke. Now I got your number. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, I see, I see. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, I see, I see, I see. All right, guys. All right, guys. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. We forgot to do the Pop-Tart questions, okay? That is what is going on, okay? Let's do some quick Pop-Tart questions, and then we will finally do this up. Okay. Hold 1 second. It is time for the Pop-Tart quiz. I know, I know. It's time. Brought to you by the Cuckoo. Is everyone ready? All righty. All right. Coming up with the Cuckoo's #1 Pop-Tart question coming up now. Now remember, Poptart points can be used to redeem for channel rewards such as recommended Pop-Tarts, games to play in the future, and more, along with just bragging rights. If you are a channel member, you get double the amount of points as a thank you, personally from me, to help guide me along. For the first question, for 1 Pop-Tart point, which version of Skyward Sword sold more copies? The Wii version or the Switch version? It's a 50-50. First answers only. Go. All right, we got some Wii's, got some Switches. Ooh, this one's up in the air. I'll give it one more second. The Switch did have Breath of the Wild as one of its launch titles, but Breath of the Wild also came out on the Wii U. The answer is, though, Switch version sold more. So if you said Switch, you get 1 Pop-Tart point. The Wii version, while it started off incredibly well with sales, its long-term longevity was kind of let down by the Wii motion controls. The Wii version was able to sell 3.6 million copies, whereas the Skyward Sword version, in a much shorter amount of time, has already reached 4.1 million. A whole 500,000 more in about 5 years less. Reverse the points. So congratulations to those who got it right. We're moving on to our second Pop-Tart question. Hold on. There we go. All right. For 2 Pop-Tart points, according to most reviewers, which version of Skyward Sword reviewed the best? Whether it be IGN or just in general Metacritic or whatever version. For either Wii or Switch, which one in general had higher scores? The Wii version or the Switch version? No, if you look it up, Project will know and Project will track you down. Yeah, we said the Switch had more sales, but which one reviewed best in general? Yeah, the Switch did have quite a few updates, I gotta say. You know, from the HD to 60 frames per second, which we haven't really dropped many frames, to a lot of nice quality of touches, you know, cutscene skipping. Overall, a better version. And I would say on top of that, yeah, the controls, much better. The answer is, believe it or not, the Wii version reviewed much, much better. Metacritic giving an average of 9.5 out of 10, whereas the new one only got around an 8. For IGN gave Skyward Sword a 10 out of 10 on the Wii. 10 out of 10. Just let that sink in. Even in the year 2011, when this game came out, a 10 out of 10. IGN gave the remake only an 8 out of 10. So that was for 2 Pop-Tart points. So if you said the Wii, congratulations. Kind of crazy to think about. This game did not age like fine wine. There's some great moments of it. It's kind of interesting because I do think that the HD version is just definitively better, but did not review nearly as well. And it's interesting how reviews work, isn't it? For the final question. It is crazy. Skyward Sword was not just developed by Nintendo, but was co-developed by what other group that made various HD remakes, including the Age of Empires 1, 2, and 3 remake, Luigi's Mansion 2 in HD, Twilight Princess HD, Deus Ex Machina Director's Cut, and the Australian game hit with their all-time bestseller, Pony Friends, which was a pseudo-sequel to Mary Kate and Ashley Winner's Circle. What company was that helped develop this game? Which such games such as Mary Kate and Ashley Winner's Circle? What is the developer that made this game with Nintendo? There's a Risk of Rain 2 item called Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, it's a popular term. To give you an idea, Nintendo has not made every Zelda game. For example, the Oracle games were made by Capcom. So they've often partnered with a lot of different people. And this one, they've made Twilight Princess. They've made, I believe it was Wind Waker as well as the HD remake, along with a ton of others. What was that company? Any guesses? This is a company that's been around since the 1980s, making tons and tons of games. But their breakout hit was Pony Friends. All right, I'm going to call it here. The correct answer was Tantalus. Renfear, you must have looked that up. But it is worth pointing out that was worth 3 Poptart points. Renfear, if you say you didn't look it up, I guess I'll believe you. But congratulations to those who got it right. That was a very tough one. I'm just going to copy Renfear. Yeah, honestly, at this point. Tantalus has made a lot of games, but they've usually kind of been in the background. They're kind of more of an unknown developer, so very good to give them props where it is due. Anyway, that is our Poptart questions of the day. It is time to get back and finish Demise once and for all. All right. How the heck do I beat this guy? I'm ready. These were not rigged questions. These were legitimate questions. All right. How the heck do I fight this guy? Is there a way? Yeah, Tantalus is the name of the sandship boss. Kind of funny. Do you know how to sort? No, I don't. Ask. Speedrunners do it blindfolded. I've beaten multiple games blindfolded. Is that what I need to do? Not using motion controls, no. Okay, okay. I think I understand. And by I think I understand, I have no idea what I'm doing here. He's blocking. Dodge and punish. When he's blocking a certain direction. Vertical, yeah, but like he's not. So let's go in here and let's block a direction, right? Like he's blocking up now, right? So like what would I do here? Go the opposite way? Well, he just switches real quick, you know? I have no more bombs. It's my equipped item. Trust me, that was my first idea. I have to catch lightning in my sword? What is this, Wind Waker? Got it, got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it, got it. I got it, guys. I don't got anything, honestly. I tried to roll underneath. Hitboxes are not like Dark Souls. I think we're going to need more Bernadettes. Master! I'm ready. There's a 0% chance you're going to win. Shut up, Fi. B5 fo fum. Dodge and punish. I mean, that seems to be the play. Some of his attacks can be dodged, some can't. So I gotta find out how to like make that determination. So I'm just not gonna move. We'll see what happens. Okay. I don't know if that was too early or too late, or maybe I need to do a backflip. Okay. Oh my god, do I just do it back, like do it blindfolded? Alright, I'm literally closing my eyes. It's not working, guys. Okay, closing my eyes. Is it working? I don't know. I'm opening my eyes. I don't know if that's working anymore. Okay. Why does he do that? Thank you very much. Okay, he has one attack that's very easy to block or dodge. That's not the one. When he goes above head, I need to go sideways. Got it. Okay, okay, I got him. Luckily, Link never gives up. What happens if you quit here? Does it even save? It's like the Girahim fights before. I never fought the Girahim fights before, like legitimately though. I just mashed left and right. Oh, I'm taking pictures. So like what I just hold it out here and then what? Did that work? Is this all I do? Okay. Why did he punch me? Got him. Phase 2. What does this mean? What is it? Where is he? Hello. Hold up. Hold up. Bam! You like that? Woo! All right. Is it time for a potion? That was horrible. That was horrible. I can raise my sword too. Okay, hold up, hold up. Oh! Just missed him. Bam! Come on, I was doing a cool move. There it is. Yeah, the atmosphere is very cool. It's very Wind Waker. That's very cool. I can still confidently say I have no idea how to fight that guy. But I definitely whipped his butt. Oh no, your sword is gone. Oh no. Extraordinary. You mean flailing wildly isn't what you're supposed to do? It's worked the whole game, Ren. Come on. You fight like no man or demon I've ever known. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. He is kind of like a god himself, you know, like truly undestroyable. But the goddess and spirit of the hero, they eternally bound to this curse. I mean, yeah, literally eternally. It's interesting that in Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf gets, you know, the Triforce of Power, really. Incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them. Sometimes Link gets, like, all the Triforce pieces. Sometimes they're, like, subdivided between different individuals. It's interesting. There was an interesting scene, in Ocarina of Time when a giant fireball hits the three goddesses, and there was always like, you know, like theories saying, was that giant fireball demise? Was that the evil that clinged onto them? Was that another form of like dark god? I've confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. Project, thank you very much. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. I bought an AV HDMI adapter to play on the big screen, but wasn't the right one. No, that's so disappointing. You've done well, Bruce. We need to talk about that tier tattoo. Bruce. Thank you. I think it's over. Bean tattoo. I like to call it the Legend of Bruce. That's a little joke. Yeah, I think that's what the tier tattoo means. I'm not quite sure. Joke or not, your contributions to our effort were heroic. You have my thanks. Ah, well, you know, I'm just glad I can make myself useful, you know? Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back? Granny was really worried about you two. Hylia, Your Grace. Or perhaps you prefer Zelda. The song's phenomenal, by the way. Master, I must speak with you. Goosebumps. Master Groose, you have successfully protected the goddess, reborn, fulfilling your role as hero. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal. Huh? Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Bring the goddess's mission to an end. It is time to conclude our necessary companionship. Groompa? Yeah, Link is not upset by this arrangement. Link's like, really? Groom Poos. Nice. That was a good one, Link. If Link and Zelda had a kid, it'd be like Lilda or Zank. Goose. Titus plus Yuna is tuna. Amazing. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero, on your quest. However, I've come to consider the information corresponding to our time together as most precious. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit. But now, at the end of my journey, as I prepare to sleep with the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling unable to identify. So is she in every single Master Sword from here until the end of time? Makes you wonder. Our partnership is at an end. Before I enter the sleep that calls me, I wish to relay the words I've recorded many times over the course of our journey. Game over. Thank you, Master Bruce. Tingle and Creamia. Kringle. Or Timu. I don't know. Epic song, though. Use it in a couple of videos. What? Impa? Why? Come with us. Zelda. Your Grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why it is not possible. I am a being of this age. I know. You must return to your own time. I can't do that. Like we've been through so much together. Oh my god. Please, Impa. The last remnants of demise are slowly decaying within the sword. His spirit must not reawaken and must never be allowed to threaten the world again. Yeah, but you do a pretty horrible job at that. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. I'm pretty sure this Impa and the Groose did create the Gerudos. If you look at, like, Groose, like, doesn't he look a little bit like Ganondorf? Think about it. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. Oh, here's the full text. Got it. Take this. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. Everyone loves Zelda. Impa loves Zelda. Groose loves Zelda. Link loves Zelda. Yeah. I'm not even sure what Zelda does. She just, like, what did she actually do? Like, I don't mean to be, like, rude or mean, but, like, what did she actually do? Drinks love Zelda. That's my one problem about Zelda, is that like sometimes they make her an interesting character. Sometimes she's just a plot device for the villain to kind of capture and use. That's when she's not as interesting, you know? Like you're supposed to be Zelda. Oh, look at it. She has the armband. How old is this woman? She's got that eye drop. Look at it. See? I told you we'd meet again. Oh, the feel goods. Time to seal the deal. What? Uh-oh. The heck was that about? Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. The Master Sword. Thus, Impa Jr. was born. Sheikah are known for disappearing after they fulfill their purpose. Well, good game. Good game. Skyward Sword is an interesting case. There's so many things it does right, but it is missing a little something, isn't it? Like there's a little something that's missing, but it does so much good. Overall, it's a great game. There's very little to complain about. So, let's bring out that spreadsheet. Hold on. We have some scenes going on. Zelda's doing some things. Oh, this is just the scenes that we didn't see. I think this is when she first fell down here. She changed into some other clothing right away. She did some things. She went to each place, did the little prayer. Yep, this is her at the Earth Temple. Sneaking in, like, yes. With a little harp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quick, Zelda. Nice. I can't help but think that the Impa Zelda storyline would have been more interesting, you know? Like, that would have been a really cool game. And I think that's something that we miss in a lot of Zelda games. Like, whether it be Ocarina of Time and Sheik's adventure, whether it be this and Zelda's adventure, like, oh, I would always like an alternate story, an alternate take. Skyward Sword DLC, never. Okay, so let's talk about this game, you know, while these credits are going. The difficulty, I think the difficulty, I mean, every last boss is a little bit difficult. You got to figure out what to do. I don't think it really changes how I view the difficulty. I'm going to keep it as a solid 3 on difficulty, especially for the Switch version. I think the difficulty is a 3, making it one of the easier Zelda games. Like, looking at all the other Zelda games, like, I think Wind Waker is maybe just a little bit harder. Twilight Princess is just a little bit harder. I can't really think of an easier game. Now, maybe if you use the Wii motion controls, that might be a 4. But for this game, I think with all the things available to you, especially all the upgrades, which we had none, I think this puts it solid as a 3 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. One of the easiest Zelda games, especially if you upgrade things carefully. Remember, we got the bare minimum. Like, we went in with the absolute bare minimum. We were able to kind of rock it once we figured out what we were doing. So, I give it a 3. My enjoyment of it. Enjoyment. I think I enjoyed it a little bit more. I enjoyed it a little bit more than A Link to the Past. Not much. The Link to the Past is a masterpiece. There it is, Tantalus, by the way, in case you're wondering. I enjoyed it maybe a little bit more than Minish Cap, but I didn't enjoy it as much as some other games, like maybe Link's Awakening or things like that. So I think I put this game... so hard. It's so hard to rate this game because there's really good and there's really just mediocre. I think that's the problem I have with this game, is that there's some dungeons that do a really good job, some things that just aren't so good. So it's like, it's kind of in the middle for me, you know, in a lot of ways. How would I want to rate my enjoyment of this game? As a heavy focus on story, the combat is decent, nothing special, and didn't revolutionize. I liked the introduction of stamina. I liked the introduction of different, like, ways you have to engage with enemies. Like, I thought that was refreshing. I like the upgrade system. There's honestly a lot to like. Shooting feels really, really good. That's one of the things I did right with shooting. I like that parrying was phenomenal. Like, they finally introduced that. So overall, when I think about everything this game has to offer, including its visuals, its graphical capabilities, I think I put it right in an 8. I think it's a solid 8 out of 10. And that's a very difficult 8 out of 10 to place. That does mean I like it slightly more than Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, which I love so much. I love those games an unbelievable amount. But I think overall, Skyward Sword just slightly takes the cake over those two. I think overall, it's one of the better 3D Zelda games. It absolutely is. Nintendo was the author. No, it's great. And it's funny because I can see why some publications gave this a 10 out of 10 15 years ago, you know, because it did so many things right. But at the same time, it is missing a little bit of magic sauce, which is why it never went on to become one of the best-selling Zelda games of all time. Its style is between Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. But overall, good game. It's just a really good game. Ooh. Post credits, anyone? Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I think I want to live here and always feel this. See the clouds above and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Bruce? What will you do now? So, it's implied he stays. The end. Now that's what I'm saying. Cut. You can play again in hero mode. Do I want to continue? Sure. Bring it on. Maybe one day, but not today. All right. Let's talk a little bit more about this. Okay. All right. So, what does this game do well? What does it miss the mark? You know, let's talk about some of this. Okay. Overall, I think it sits right here in this kind of place. I give the difficulty of the Wii one a 4, as opposed. Oh, hold on. Actually, you can't see what I'm looking at. So right here at the bottom, I give the difficulty a 3.4. I'll actually zoom in a little bit. There we go. Perfect. The Switch version difficulty, I give about a 3, and the Wii version a 4 just because of the motion controls. Overall, I think it's fairly simple. There weren't a lot of tough puzzles. There's only a couple that really got me excited. So puzzles were not a big deal here. The combat could have been difficult, but once you understand it, it's not that bad. And even as Renfield says, I didn't understand the combat the entire time and blasted through. So that's about what I'd say. Enjoyment, I put about an 8. That means I put it about the same as Oracle of Seasons, which is a big deal, and the original 2 Zelda games around 8. I think they're about the same. I think I enjoyed the original 2 maybe a tad more for nostalgia reasons, but overall, a great game. An 8 is only an 8 because of a couple of things. One, the imprisoned fights, yeah, could have been better. 2, the combat feels a little weird. They didn't refine it yet. It wasn't at Breath of the Wild levels. Some of the items that you get, like these upgrade items, is that really the best way to upgrade weaponry? It's debatable at best, right? Would have been better with one upgrade material or multiple. A big collectathon. The story overall, I think, is solid. In terms of all the Zelda games, it's actually a decent, halfway decent story with some good characters. Overall, you can't go wrong with the story. I think it was good. The lore, the atmosphere were just solid. Other things that let it down, though, slightly. Like I said, the combat just felt a little limited. Like, there were some good things, but there were some poor things about it. And that made just interacting with the world just a little strange. Like, sprinting was fun, but movement in general just felt, I can't quite explain it. It just felt a little stale. So that's why I think the enjoyment is right around an 8. I liked it. It was fun, but it's just missing that little bit of special sauce to make it something better. To make it like a Link's Awakening, to make it an Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. It's just missing that little thing. Time to beat 21 hours. So if you look at all the games we've done, the longest was Twilight Princess, 4 sessions at 23. This was 5 sessions at 21 hours. So not the longest, but getting up there. Twilight Princess was an enormous affair. So I don't mind. I think 15 to 20 hours is the longer end. I think around 10 hours is a sweet spot for a Zelda game. Like, I don't think it should be much longer than that. Zelda games should be replayable. They should be enjoyable. It should be something you come back to. And I love that this game has a hero mode that makes you jump right back in. Like, that is amazing. Like, yes, yes, yes. Incredible. So overall, I think I'm quite happy with these scores. I think overall, it kind of sits right in here, right above some of these lower games, but not quite at the echelon of the higher games, you know? So it is what it is. You know, I'm going to put this one at 8.25, and I know this is controversial. I'm going to put this one at 8.5. So, looking at all the Zelda games, then we only have a couple left. Next, we have A Link Between Worlds, which we're going to be starting next week. After that, we'll be doing Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and of course, Echoes of Wisdom will be our final game. But right now, first things first, A Link Between Worlds is our next mainline entry coming in next week. Definitely an interesting game. Anyway, guys, I am Brando. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time, where we continue every single mainline Zelda game. Till then, I'll talk to you all later. Happy Thanksgiving.